In Days of Our Lives, the Salem drama is reaching a dangerous new level as Kat's sinister manipulations take center stage, leading to a shocking twist that could upend the entire power balance in the DiMera world. The story intensifies when Kat, known for her cunning intelligence and ability to exploit people's weaknesses, manages to turn Mark into her secret mole, setting the stage for a terrifying plot that might soon explode in E.J. DiMera's face if he doesn't uncover it in time. Everything begins when Kat, who's been carefully observing Salem's most powerful families, notices Mark's growing frustration within the DiMera organization. He feels overlooked and underappreciated by E.J., who still sees him as a loyal but replaceable underling. Kat sees that resentment as an opportunity. She approaches Mark subtly, pretending to sympathize with him, telling him that E.J.'s arrogance and control are holding him back. At first, Mark doesn't take the bait. He knows better than to cross a DiMera. But Kat is relentless, whispering ideas into his ear about how power can shift quickly in Salem if one knows where to strike. Mark's vulnerability grows when E.J. publicly humiliates him in a business meeting, accusing him of incompetence in front of others. That's the moment Kat pounces. She offers Mark an alternative, a partnership that will finally give him the influence and respect he deserves. All she needs, she tells him, is information. Nothing more, nothing less. Mark hesitates, realizing that feeding her DiMera secrets would be dangerous, but his anger and pride cloud his judgment. Slowly but surely, Kat begins turning him into her inside man, her mole planted right in the middle of E.J.'s empire. Kat's plan isn't random. She's after something far more important, a secret project that E.J. has been keeping tightly guarded. It involves DiMera Enterprises' latest venture, a deal that could bring in millions and consolidate E.J.'s hold on the corporate world. If Kat can get her hands on the documents or insider knowledge about it, she could ruin E.J. both financially and politically. Mark, desperate to prove his worth, begins stealing bits of information, business reports, meeting notes, and private schedules, passing them along to Kat under the guise of routine errands. However, this isn't just about money. Kat's motives are darker. She has a personal vendetta against the DiMeras, one rooted in past betrayal. Years ago, someone in the DiMera family destroyed her father's reputation in a financial scandal. Now she's determined to take them down piece by piece, starting with E.J., the one she believes orchestrated it all. Turning Mark into her mole is just the first step in a carefully calculated revenge mission. Mark doesn't realize what he's gotten himself into until it's too late. At first, he feels powerful being Kat's informant, but soon she begins to control him through manipulation and fear. She reminds him that if he tries to back out, she'll expose him to E.J., who would destroy his life without a second thought. Kat also dangles personal temptation, charm, flattery, and the illusion of partnership, making Mark feel both desired and indispensable. But deep down, Mark starts to sense that Kat doesn't actually care about him. He's merely a pawn in a much bigger game. Meanwhile, E.J.'s instincts start to tingle. He notices inconsistencies in his business meetings, missing files, and leaked details that only a trusted insider could know. He's furious but cautious. He doesn't want to tip off the mole until he's absolutely sure who it is. E.J. begins setting traps, leaking false information to a small circle of employees, watching to see who takes the bait. It's only a matter of time before his suspicions zero in on Mark. As Kat tightens her grip on her plan, her endgame becomes more terrifying. She doesn't just want to ruin E.J. financially, she wants to humiliate him publicly and leave him vulnerable to his enemies. She's even plotting a move that could endanger someone close to him, perhaps Nicole, Johnny, or Holly, to send a message that no one in the DiMera family is untouchable. Mark finds himself caught between two powerful forces: Kat, who controls him through fear and manipulation, and E.J., whose wrath he knows could be lethal if the truth comes out. The pressure drives Mark into paranoia and guilt. He starts drinking heavily, panicking that E.J. is watching him. His erratic behavior draws the attention of other DiMeras, including Chad and Stefan, who begin questioning his loyalty. When E.J. eventually begins piecing things together, the tension skyrockets. He confides in Chad about the possibility of a mole within the company and tasks him with uncovering the traitor. E.J. is determined to expose whoever betrayed him, and when the evidence starts pointing toward Mark, his fury becomes explosive. But Kat, always one step ahead, anticipates E.J.'s move. She plants false clues to mislead him, even making it look like someone else, possibly Stefan, could be behind the leaks. As the story unfolds, Salem becomes a battlefield of deceit and suspicion. Mark grows desperate to escape Kat's control,